However, the first ones to bring contagion to Hawaii was Captain James Cook and his crew, specifically gonorrhea and syphilis, during his 2 trips to the island in the late 1770s. Did I tell you Cook got killed on the second voyage? Remember Kamehameha's uncle, Chief Kalani O'Upu? Well, Cook tried to kidnap him in retaliation for the chief stealing one of his boats. The chief was like, "This aggression will not stand!" And his attendant, defending his chief, killed Cook. What made things even more complicated is that the Kuina Nui converted to Christianity, and she pressured her stepson, Kamehameha II, to end the Kapu system. And he did, primarily to try his hand at diplomatic relations with Britain to be recognized as a nation. He visited Britain in 1824 on a ship provided by King George IV with his favorite wife, Queen Kamamalu. Kamehameha had hoped to get an audience with King George, but the king had no interest in meeting him and was quoted as saying, "As if I would sit at the table with such a pair of damned cannibals." Good thing for King George that Britain was teeming with diseases, and Kamehameha II and his wife had no clue about immune systems. Both caught the measles and died within days of each other. In the 1820s, Hawaii started to attract big business, first through European and American whalers, merchants, and rich white Americans growing sugar, coffee, and, believe it or not, harvesting sandalwood that was in high demand in China. You can always count on greedy people to expand, and expansion meant more manual labor was needed. This time, people weren't kidnapped and enslaved. Oh no. They were just lured for contractor work with the promise of a better life from Japan, China, the Philippines, Korea, and Portugal. The Kamehameha line of rulers continued until the last Kamehameha, the 5th one, died childless in 1872. To continue the monarchy, a distant relative of the Kamehameha line was elected and ruled for only a year before dying of tuberculosis. His successor, King David Kalakaua, was elected in 1874 and had initially declared his brother to succeed him.